Hey guys, welcome back. Chili Sports Cards here. Today I'm going to be doing a couple things for you guys. What you're looking at right here in front of you is two cards. This is a Griffey insert card from 1996. It's a Pinnacle Power. I always really like this insert because this base that's behind it's kind of like reflecty, like a refractor. The card's all black. It's got a pretty decent picture on it. I think the odds in this insert were like 1 in 36. And this card is actually really clean for having black borders. The edges and the corners and everything look pretty good on it. I'd say it will grade a mint, so this will be one that I add to my SGC collection that I send in to get graded at some point. I might do it next month or the month after that. I'm not sure, but I'm going to probably send in 40 or 50 cards and do a little submission. Because I'm about due, The next one I still need to open up for you guys. So I mentioned in one of my last videos that I'm going to kind of go back to my roots, and that's mainly Griffey, Bonds, Ripken. I still invest a little bit in Arenado. But yeah, just the inserts and the rookie cards, and that's what I'm into. On the other hand, I do want to get my hands on some of the Luis Robert opening day rookie cards. I think that that's a card that's 1 out of every 360 packs. It's a rookie card. It's a short print. And the fact is there's not a lot of them that grade high because it's a paper card. It's delicate. So if you can pull one and it's in good shape and it gets a 10, or even if you're really lucky, like a 10 pristine or, just a 10 PSA, whoever you decide to choose to grade with, if Luis Robert is as good as he looks, that could be a very, 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 very valuable card, a few years down the road. With the 2011 Topps update Mike Trout rookie card, that really started to spike up in 2014, 2015. So you're gonna have some time to get your hands on some before they get real crazy. If Luis Robert really blows up. So this guy packaged this card very, very well for a graded card. Very well. Very pleased with the way he shipped this card out. So dun 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 dun. It's another 1989 King Griffey Jr. rookie card, PSA graded. Yes, it's a PSA. Chili Sports Cards bought PSA. It got an 8.5. Now, I bought a BGS 8.5, which is actually the highest population of the Griffey rookie cards that are graded in BGS. 8.5 is the most popular. The reason I bought an 8.5 PSA is because 8.5 PSA, overall, they don't give out many 8.5s. It just doesn't happen. It's an in-betweener grade, and they're pretty rare. Now, with this Upper Deck Griffey rookie card, I'm not sure. I'd have to look up the population report. But I do know in general, an 8.5 is something that, it's not very common. And the only really way to make this a rare card nowadays, because they printed so many of them, is, get a PSA 8.5, in my opinion. Or you can always get the 10s and the pristines and stuff like that, but you're going to pay a huge premium for them. So for me, this was a way for me to get my hands on a rare version. This is my favorite card of all time. It always has been. So I wanted to add this to my collection. And plus, I also wanted to take a good look at it. And I'm going to do that later on off camera. But I wanted to really take a good look at this card. How it looks, the corners, the edges, everything, as much as I can see through the case. And compared to my SGC 8.5 that didn't grade, well, it's not a SGC 8.5 at all. Actually, I'm kind of blowing smoke up my own butt here. I believe that the cards at 8.5 are better. I sent it in and it didn't meet my minimum grade of 8.5 because it had a little wrinkle right here, and it also had a couple little printing lines. So I'm just kind of curious. I'm gonna go ahead and look at it right now. It's hard to see anything on the surface through the case. It really is. So anyways, I just wanted to take a really good look at it, and this is going to be a card that I definitely keep. I'm never going to get rid of this card. It's just going to stay. Actually, the way it is in this plastic and everything, I can see the card very well. and I'm very pleased with this card. So it's a nice card to have. If you can find the 8.5s, I think I spent about $95 on this one. This one cost me like $5. So yeah, that's that, I guess. The next part of this video, I try to make videos that are around 25-30 minutes. Sometimes I go over. Actually, a lot of times I do, but anyway, I got my plastics ready, and I told you guys in one of my prior videos that I bought a couple boxes of something, and I'll go ahead and reveal those right now so you guys can see what they are. 1989 donruss again. I bought 2 boxes last time, and I bought them off of eBay. This time I ordered these off of Baseball Card Exchange. If you guys don't know anything about Baseball Card Exchange, they specialize in boxes like this, basically. You can get them FASC, which stands from a sealed case, or you can get them as authenticated, unsearched, unopened. These are that version. They're just unsearched, unopened. The boxes themselves, just looking at the boxes, I mean, they're really clean. There's no big old like dents in them, or like just, I mean, these are really clean, good looking boxes here. Maybe a little bit of, it's really not bad, honestly. For an 89 box, this is a really, really good condition. And I got 2 of them. So what my game plan is honestly, I'm a hobby enthusiast when it comes to this stuff. I care a lot about the hobby. If you ask my general opinion about 1989 donruss, it's really a junk card. It's paper card. It's very, very easily to, get damaged and stuff like that. But it was 1989. That's just how they made cards. That's how all the cards were. So for that reason, it's kind of cool. It's unique. I would rather pull a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card than anything. That's my, that's my holy grail. You know what I mean? That's what I like. That's what I collect. So that's why I'm buying this stuff. If I'm lucky enough to pull an SGC 10, a PSA 10, whoever I decide to use to grade the card, the Griffey rated rookie, it's going to be about a $300-$400 card. And these cards costing me, or these boxes costing me about $30-$35 a box. You can buy them on eBay, you can buy them on different places, but I highly recommend that you get them from Baseball Card Exchange. As I showed you, the boxes are in really, really good shape. Here's my invoice right here. It says Baseball Card Exchange on the top. It cost me $73.49 for 2 boxes. It tells you right here, it says 1989 donruss baseball, unopened wax box. Now, if it was from a sealed case, it would say FASC. I ordered it on July 22nd. Item price, they were $30 a box. But there's, some shipping and some tax or whatever, and it came out to $73.49 for both boxes. So, my plan is to only open one. I only want to open one. I want to keep one. So, hopefully I get lucky and I at least get one Griffey in the box that I choose to open. I'm going to choose to open this one because this one's kind of already, the tag's hanging out. And that would be easier because it was already kind of open. Sometimes I feel like you just got to take the path of most resistance, So this one seems like it's the right one to me. And this is going to be the one I open. I'm going to start doing that right now because it's time. So yeah, I'm going to open up this box. Hopefully I get lucky and get the Griffey. Even if it's not a 10, if it's a 8 or 9, whatever. I can't expect to pull a 10. I think the odds of actually pulling a 10 are probably, very, very slim. This is a pretty delicate product, like I said. So, yeah, let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and pull the packs out, kind of stack them up ever so gently. And, when I was a kid, when this stuff was out, I would never imagine in my wildest dreams that I would be opening up this stuff as an adult, a whole freaking box, I mean, it was cheap back in the day, but just, the idea of opening up a whole box is so freaking awesome to me that I could pull a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card out of a pack. And that's one of the reasons that I want to save the other box because, in 10, 20 years, a lot of these boxes might be opened up. And the prices on them might go up, and I might be able to, basically triple my investment and sell it, and then give somebody else an opportunity to pull a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card from a pack that never had a chance to. And I think that's cool, and that's part of being a hobby enthusiast, somebody that cares about the hobby, that cares about other people. At the same time, it's like if I just hold on to it and I sell it, and somebody has that opportunity to pull it, then it's a win-win situation for everybody. So that's why I want to just open the wand. If I do not pull a King Griffey Jr. rookie card out of this box, I'm probably just going to not open the other one anyways, because that's just what I feel like is the right thing to do. I could buy more boxes, but I don't know that I will. Okay, so Mark Grace, he's a good player, man. He's a gamer. Will Clark, another great player, gamer. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be naming off all the players. I just don't have the time in the video to do it. There's a Dave Winfield MVP card. Dave Winfield was a really good athlete. He played basketball and football and baseball very well. He didn't play them professionally at the other levels, but he could play all three sports very well. So this pack's being kind of stubborn. Usually these packs are very, very easy to open. So something about the 1989 donruss product as just general information. None of these, 1990 or older packs were sealed. They might have been sealed in a case, but when they talk about the packs, they just, they weren't. So it's very possible that this box could have been searched. Even though it came from an unopened box, from what Baseball Card Exchange says, there's the Ripken right there. I opened 2 boxes last time, and I did not get the Ripken. It's a little off-center left to right, but not bad overall. I'm pretty pleased that I got the Ripken. It seems to me like the Ripken is a very hard card to get. And that gives me great hope that I'll at least get a Griffey in this box because, like I said, I opened 2 other boxes about a month ago, and I didn't even pull a Ripken, so it's pretty good. It was probably the one good Hall of Famer that I didn't get. I got everybody else. I got Tony Gwynn, Roger Clemens, Mark McGwire, Jose Canseco, all the stars from this time, George Brett, Mike Schmidt. Mike Schmidt is in this product. I want to say that Mike Schmidt, his last year was 1989. If he played in 1990, it probably wasn't very long, so I'm not too sure on that. Hopefully I'm not butchering that error or that stat on him, but I can't recall ever seeing a 1990 Mike Schmidt card. So I think this was his last year, 1989. So on the front of the pack, it says Donruss Baseball, Puzzles and Cards. It says collect all 26 MVP bonus cards. The reason that there's 26 is because there's 1 per team, and there was 26 teams in the league at that time. They had this puzzle piece right here that comes in every pack. There might be 2 per pack. I'm not too sure. I think it's just 1, but sometimes in a certain set, like in the cello packs, I think you might get 2 pieces, 2 puzzle pieces per pack. So if we do get the Griffey, hopefully it's not on the front or the back because of the wax situation. You can easily get wax stains. This is kind of like a wax packaging, so but I won't be too greedy, I guess. I just hope that there's a Griffey in here, because basically, that's a pretty cool card. For me, it's pretty much Griffey or bust. I don't really care too much about Curt Schilling, a Cal Ripken, even a Cal Ripken base like I was all excited about earlier. These cards are 25-50 cents. They're not very expensive. Edgar Martinez, that is not a rookie card. Okay. I guess Martinez broke into the league a little bit earlier than I thought. Some of the other big rookie cards in this set, I think the top 3 rookie cards are definitely the Griffey, number 1, the Randy Johnson, and the Craig Biggio. After that, you got Gary Sheffield, the Curt Schilling, Dante Bichette. Might be missing one. I can't remember the other one or the other 2 or whoever, but John Smoltz, that's 1. So I think that's a rookie card of John Smoltz. That's the one I was missing right there. There's the Dante Bichette right there. Kevin Brown. bump the. There's the Jose Canseco 40/40 club card. I gotta send that off to you, Nats. I have a couple of them already, and if you're watching this Guns and Collectibles, if you don't have one of those and you want one, feel free to hit me up, and I'll send one to you. Because, like I said, this is my third box of this stuff now, so I got a few of them. Just been really busy. Like today, I worked a 16-hour day, and I just got home a little while ago, jumped in the pool, and cooled off a little bit. It's like 104 degrees here in Lemoore, California. Gerald Perry, MVP. I don't even know much about Gerald Perry. I guess the Braves are not a very big powerhouse in the late 80s. If the MVP of the Braves was Gerald Perry. But I don't know. Maybe he had a really good year in 88, 89. I'm not too sure. I don't think it could have been all that great, but I guess it was the best that the Braves had, so they put him on the MVP card. All right. Come on, Griffey. Where you at, man? Quit holding out on me, Griff. Where you at, dude? So, if you're watching me open the cards, the top part right here, this is like kind of purple. The Griffey card's gonna be purple like that. So, if you see purple coming up and you feel like getting a little excited ahead of time, you know, it might be that card. Just a little anticipation for you guys. I know that watching people open cards can be boring for some people. I like to watch people open cards that I like, you know. And sometimes I watch people open cards on sets that I'm not sure about. Like, for instance, if I don't know if Nolan Arenado has a certain rookie in a certain set, I'll go try to find a video on that set and then watch boxes and boxes until I see somebody pull what I'm looking for. If I watch 4 or 5 boxes, 6 boxes, and then I'll pull it, then guess what? It's probably not in there. You know what I mean? So then I lose interest in buying that product. So it just depends on what I'm looking for, and YouTube is a very big help for that. You know, I'm sure there's quicker ways to do it. Like if you went to COMC or Beckett.com, or you know, there's probably checklists and sets and stuff like that. You can open up a Beckett and probably find out information a lot faster that way. But at the same time, it gives you a general idea of how rare a card is too. So that's why I like to watch YouTube. I think that when you watch videos of guys opening up packs, it kind of puts it into perspective how much you might need to spend in order to pull what you're looking for. And then you think about it, and then you probably just make the decision, yeah, you know, I'm just going to buy the card. There's another Kurt Schilling, Todd Stottlemyre. So I think in that way, I think collectors are a little bit spoiled today because we have eBay. I mean, you can just buy whatever it is that you're looking for. You don't have to spend the money to pull it or hunt it down at a card show when they used to have card shows all the time, you know. Sometimes you just couldn't find what you were looking for at a card show, you know. Maybe it wasn't that big, or maybe maybe the player that you were collecting at the time wasn't that collectible. You know, maybe he's not from your area, you know, or a local team type of thing, so a lot of people don't try to push his stuff, or, you know, I mean, you run into all kinds of situations where you might not be able to get what you're looking for. But with eBay today, it makes it really sweet, man, because you're not going to pay as much for the card most of the time if it's something like this. Like if you wanted to find a Cal Ripken Jr., you know, just a base card, you're going to only spend 25 cents on it, $1 maybe, whatever. So it's pretty cool. So one of the reasons I really like eBay, because you can find just about anything you really want to pay for. All right. What's going on here, guys? I still got a lot of packs left, so I'm not sweating it yet. Darryl Strawberry, MVP card. If I open about, I'd say 7-8 more packs, and I haven't pulled a Griffey yet. I might start to get a little bit worried. I still probably got about 25 packs to go or something like that. I'm not really counting. These are stuck together pretty good. But today was so hot, it might have just did that today in the mailbox just waiting for me, so. I'm noticing that these cards are definitely off cut most of the time, left to right. But they're not too bad. There's a Kirby Puckett, George Brett, Andre the Dawson, the Hawk, Brett Butler. There's some good players in that pack. Kirby Puckett. Kirby Puckett was a really good player. He had some big moments, some clutch stuff. Good outfielder, good hitter, good player. A lot of guys that used to cover him, as far as like writers and people like that, they said that he was kind of a jerk. He wasn't a super nice guy, but I never met him. So there's Ryan Sandberg, Harold Reynolds, Fred McGriff, the Crime Dog, Palmero, Dale Murphy. Oh, there's a Bonds. Betty Bones. Betty Bones would be the best. In middle school, there was a Arabic, Middle Eastern, Hindu. I'm not too sure what he was. He was a kid. It was a long time ago. I was in the 8th grade. So I was 13 years old. But we had a card shop that was across the street from my middle school. And him and me and my friend, we always used to go after school. And one day we were walking to the card shop after class, after school. And we were talking about baseball because we collected baseball. And this kid, he collected basketball. And he knew a little bit about baseball, but he was more into basketball. And but he talked funny to me because I'm completely like just white in English, and he talked in Arabic or some Middle Eastern language or whatever. And I gotta pause the video. My girl's calling. Talk to y'all later.